Hey, it's your boy Bonte83 for Successful Convicts. And today, I got something for y'all. I found the people that be hating on you. Yep, I found them people that be hating on you. And I'm going to let you know who they are. But in the meantime, subscribe to the channel. Like this video. And send me a comment. And I'll be right back with those people that be hating on you. What it do? It's your boy Bonte83 for Successful Convicts, and I'm just sitting here chilling at the gig. And you know what? As I was sitting here thinking, right? A lot of times we use that saying, man, I'm finna just get out the way. Man, I'm finna get out his way. Man, I'm finna get out her way. But guess what? Sometimes we need to get out our own way. Sometimes we be the biggest blockers or haters of our own movement. We be the main reason why we not progressing. But the blame game, try to blame it on somebody else when it's really you. You the one stopping you from doing you. And it's so crazy. Because as I sit here at work, I think about how if I was that type of person that just let my situation dictate my progress or my moving forward in life, where would I be? What would I have? It's been so many times, you already know, trying to be a successful convict, how it so many roadblocks, so many hurdles that you gotta jump over. And a lot of times it seems like a wall. And you know, common sense, because how many times have you seen somebody trying to go through a wall and you just sit there and say to yourself, why they just don't go through the door? And how many times you seen a wall and you try to run through the wall? Sometimes you sit back and you try to figure out, dang, I'm not gonna try to run through this wall, but instead I gotta find the door to go through it. But yeah, I say all that to say, sometimes you gotta get out your own way. Stop blaming other people for your lack of progress or your lack of winning or your lack thereof anything, because how you gonna let somebody else stop you? A lot of times people tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And what do? Listen. And that's part of the reason right there where you don't progress, because you listening to negativity, you sucking it in. When you suck it in, you start to believe it. Gotta keep looking around. Like I said, I'm at work. Then I said, you know what? On downtime is me time. Me time is you time, because you time is when I gotta start making videos to connect with my people. How you become successful? Networking. Because your network becomes your net worth. If you sitting around and you hanging around nothing people, or people that ain't about nothing, ain't on nothing, don't want nothing, then guess what? Ain't hard to tell where you gonna be at in a few. You gonna be one of them same people sitting back discussing stuff you ain't got nothing to do with, aka other people, aka these celebrities, what they got going on, what they don't got, what they should do. That's all a waste of time. Because guess what? Do Baby be paying people? You know, Baby from Cash Money. Do he pay his artists? Are you one of his artists? Are you on the payroll? And if you was one of his artists, are you getting paid? What are you supposed to get paid? So that's what I mean about minding your business and sticking to the script. Because sometimes you go off script. Just like a movie, when you go off script, cut. That's not part of the script. We're not going to put that in the movie. Why not? Because it wasn't part of the script. It don't go with what we was talking about. And this is just, off the head. I'm trying to stick to the topic, which the topic is get out of your own way. And if this is your first time tuning in to me too, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Share with a friend. Because I know I ain't the only one who try to stay grounded and stay out my own way. Who try to stay positive and on a successful journey, a successful path. I'll tell y'all a little story, right? Where I work at, you can't have this job with a drug charge on your record. So, I'll tell you about this other job I tried to get. Went in, did the interview, killed it. Had everybody laughing. When I got to do the walkthrough for the facility, I knew a lot of people, so the guy who was doing the interview, he saw that, man, this guy knows a lot of people. Not only did I know a lot of people, it was a nice mixture of people. It was old people, younger people, white people, black people. Just showed that I was a people person. So, did the interview. Boom, I got the welcoming email. I got the call, saying, you've been chosen for the job. Do you accept it? All the preliminary stuff. I'm supposed to start. Got my start date, everything. I want to say a week before I was supposed to start. Got a phone call saying that the background had came back and that I didn't get the job because of it. And just ignore the welcoming emails and blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. I'm telling you, when you got your mind set on something and it get crushed, like say, for instance, you had your mind set on going outside and you go outside, you go to the door, you look out and it's pouring down rain or it's snowing like a blizzard and just all your plans just get canceled. That's how I felt. I felt kind of crushed. Don't stop me there though. So I called the HR lady and I asked, well, why didn't I get the job? Well, boom, kept digging. She told me one reason. I went back, I looked, and I didn't see where it pertained to me. Excuse me. So I had to ask her again. Okay, I don't see where this pertains to me and the charge I had. Boom, she pointed me to the direction. Small print. Most of the time it's small print. Read the small print. And this job was for a bank, U.S. bank to be specific. I can tell you because I didn't work there. And it was to work in that data center. So the reason I didn't get it was because of this clause or I can't really think. I know the name of it, I can't think of the specific term for what it is, but it was Section 19. So I guess in Section 19 of their code or whatever. But anyway, according to this Section 19, you can't work in a FDIC funded or insured, because FDIC is insurance. You can't work in an FDIC insured bank with a drug felony on your record. Cool. Got to looking into it. Boom. Section 19. It's a process that you have to go through for Section 19 forgiveness. So in the process, what you have to do is you have to contact the FDIC and you have to ask basically for forgiveness and permission to be granted to work in an FDIC insured bank or facility or whatever, because as far as I know, it's banks that's FDIC insured. But anyway, I know with their forgiveness, you will be able to bypass that and get the job. So first step was I had to apply for the application. So I had to call Kansas City. I think it was Kansas City, Missouri. Boom. I do the little process, put in for the application. To put in for the application, you got to go get all your records. You have to submit a lot of paperwork. I had to get a lot of paperwork, but basically the paperwork was involved in my case. I submitted that. Boom, they sent me the application. Application process involves you getting all that same paperwork again. You have to write your, basically your spiel of what happened. You have to get them in the application. You have to write down what happened in your words. Then you got to get some letters of reference. So what I did, I filled out the application. I had already had the paperwork because I had to get the paperwork in order to get the application. So I submitted all the paperwork. I got some recommendations from professional like people. You can't get like your homeboy Ray to write some bogus letter. I mean, not a bogus letter, but you have to step up your game. You have to, put your professional hat on. You have to use those letters with proper words. You don't want to be misspelling a lot of words, and you want to get people with, solid jobs, people who don't have records to speak up for you. So I submitted the paperwork and all that. I think the whole process took me a good 6 months to do all this paperwork and submit it. And then, I was submitting paperwork. I called dude, because you're going to get a contact name who reviewing your paperwork. Got his name out. Hey, did you get my paperwork? Yeah, but you're missing this. Boom. Okay, I get that. Okay, is this all I need? Okay, I was looking at it. You need to get that. So anyway, the whole process took a good 6 to 8 months. And bam, now I got my Section 19 letter. And all I'm doing is really waiting on opening to become back at that bank, because of what they pay. This job is decent, pretty much doing the same thing, but the pay. And the tripped out thing is it's right across the street from where I'm at now. So it'll be the same distance and stuff, except it'll be getting paid like $11 an hour more. But long story short is, had I accepted that, I couldn't get a job there because I was a felon. I just wouldn't get a job. But now, with the Section 9, I got the letter from the FDIC, and I'm approved to work in any bank, regardless of the section. I just work in a data center, but regardless of the section, I'm approved to work at any FDIC insured bank in the United States, maybe the world, because I got that letter, because I did the due diligence and I did the paperwork and I didn't take no for an answer, and I got out of my way. I didn't let my situation navigate my circumstance. Navigate my path. A lot of times we do that. We let our situation navigate our path. And I got a lot of videos that's pointing people like me, like you, if you watch and you're a successful convict, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be successful. And I want to give a shout out to the homeboy, Big Lance off the yard. motivational channel. He give me shout outs. I'm always give him shout outs regardless if he give me shout outs or not, because he motivates me. Another dude that's not letting his past dictate his future or his present, because you can't do that. That's what you got to do, man. You got to get out your own way sometimes. A lot of times we just be in our own way. You know, we talk about the haters. We talk about, oh man, they don't want to see me win. It's not about them wanting to see you win. It's about you want to see you win and not giving up until you win. Because anything short of that, you just a quitter. You're a quitter. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. So, I'm gonna leave you on this note. You your biggest hater. You are your biggest hater. Because if you let somebody else tell you what you can and can't do, you just believe them. And now you, the one who in control of you, stopping you from doing you and being the best you that you can be. So yeah, so please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave me a comment. Tell me if what I'm saying is a lie, or, because I know it's the truth, tell me it's the truth. It's your boy Bonte 3 for Successful Convicts, and I'm out.